everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for joining me for a video today. Guys, I have a really wonderful card that is using one of our brand new stamp sets from the Occasions catalog. The stamp set is called Lovely Wishes. Really a fantastic stamp set. It's a two-step. No coloring required. We love that, right? Guys, today's card, elegant, beautiful, fast, and easy. So, alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get started with our card. I will be using one of the brand new stamp sets from Stampin' Up's Occasions catalog. This is called Lovely Wishes. Guys, a fantastic set because it's two steps, so it's going to make coloring very, very easy. For those of you that aren't color fans, you're going to love this set. My card base today is in pink Pirouette. I have that cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 inches. For layering, I will be using Berry Burst, and that is cut 4 inches by 5 1/4. I have 2 pieces of Whisper White, and guys, this is cut 3 3/4 by 5 inches. I also have a scrap of Whisper White, whatever size is fine. This is going to be our focal image here. And then I also have a piece of Vellum cardstock, and that is a 2-inch circle. Well, you guys know me. I never put down a layering piece before I do something with it. I'm going to come in with the 2-inch circle punch. I grabbed the wrong one there. I'm going to punch a 2-inch circle from behind this. I'm now ready. I can go ahead and layer this onto my card base. I'm going to use the basic black archival ink for doing my stamping. So I'm going to bring in one of the larger swirls here, ink that up in the basic black, and I'm just going to bring that one up here in the upper left-hand corner. I'm going to rotate the cardstock, and I'm going to repeat that again. I do want to kind of watch to make sure that this swirl kind of goes off to the side. Don't worry about that tulip that's getting cut off. It's going to be hidden. Let me set that off to the side because, you know, black ink, we want to let that dry for just a little bit. Now I'm going to come back in with that stamp, and I'm only going to ink up the bottom portion of it here. And I just want to stamp that here on the bottom right-hand corner. This is going to be for the inside of my card. Now comes the magic. I'm going to come in with the Pear Pizzazz, and this is the 2-step stamp that will go right inside. Look at this. You guys are just going to love this. Boom, done. Let's go ahead and repeat that here on our focal image for the front. And now I'm going to use the pink Pirouette, and I'm going to come in with a couple of these flowers here. So I've got a little one. We'll stamp that one there, and we'll get both of these. And then I can come in now with this larger one. And you notice it just goes right over it. Now, I'm going to tell you, these tulips here may be totally covered. Might not even see them, but I'm going to go ahead and get them anyway. Now, let's repeat that over here. Beautiful. Now, here's what I loved about this stamp set. Those look like hearts to me as well as flowers. So it was a really fun way to be able to turn this into maybe a Valentine card or just a nice love you card. So let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to take that smaller flower, and I'm just going to stamp 3 of these. I'm going to do the same thing down here at the bottom. Now let's add some Berry Burst. And there's a little tiny guy, and we're just going to add a few more hearts. Super simple. We'll do this down here at the bottom, and we are now ready to go ahead and adhere that to the front of our card. Hey, while I'm here, we are ready to go ahead and add this one to the inside. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. Now, there are several sentiments in here, but I like the "You Warm My Heart." I mean, since I was creating some hearts there. And that was stamped with Berry Burst. I'm now going to come in with this little flower, and I'll do that in the pink Pirouette. Let's just add a couple of those right around the sentiment. And just to give it that pop of the black color, let's come in with the outline, and we can add those as well. All right, this is ready to be punched out. And for that, I'm going to use the 1 3/4 inch punch. So let's slide that in and give that a punch. And it's time to put our card together. So I'm going to start with the Berry Burst, and I'm just going to put some adhesive on that. See what I mean about those little tulips? They really aren't going to show. I'm going to put that one right there in the middle. For the Vellum, I want to just kind of put it off to the side. So you can kind of see, you're going to want to kind of keep your adhesive down here at the bottom. So I'll just put a little bit right there because we don't want adhesive to show through. right there is perfect. We're going to be covering that. Let's put a couple Stampin' Dimensionals, 2 or 3 on the back of our sentiment. I love dimensionals on a focal image, and I'm just going to kind of bring that right down there in the bottom of the Berry Burst. Very sweet. You know what? We're going to add a little bow because it needed just that little bit more Berry Burst, don't you think? I will be using this brand new Berry Burst ribbon, and look at that beautiful silver metallic trim. Beautiful. I just simply tied it into a knot. I'm going to take a glue dot, press that knot into the glue dot, press it good. And now we can just add ourselves, oh look, and it's even gonna cover up that little bit of that tulip. And guys, there we go. We've got a wonderful image here. Now, of course, you could stamp one of the other sentiments on the inside as well. But guys, a very simple and beautiful and very elegant card. I love that little touch of vellum. It just adds such a nice little bit of softness to the card, and that Berry Burst ribbon is absolutely luscious. I love it with that little touch of silver. It's wonderful. Now listen, if you'd like to recreate this card for yourself, head over to simplysimplestamping.com. Just look for the January 4th, 2018 blog post. I'll have all the measurements there. And if you'd like to get your hands on that new Lovely Wishes stamp set, it was at the top of my wish list. It probably is on yours too. You can just click the pick and it's going to take you right to my online store. You're going to be able to order everything that you need to create the card. Well, guys, that's it for me today. Thanks so much for tuning into the video. I hope you enjoyed today's card. I hope you're going to give it a try. We'll see you on the next video, everybody. Bye-bye.